I created my own dungeon crawling card game, and in this video, I'll be showing you how you can play it right now with just a normal deck of cards and 2d20 dice. My game is called Cardora. To get started playing, all we need is a normal deck of cards, and we're going to separate them into 4 piles, one for each suit. So we'll separate the hearts, we'll separate the diamonds, we'll separate the spades, and then, of course, the clubs. And then you want to shuffle each pile so that way they're all shuffled. Once they're shuffled, we can lay them out into 4 piles. We have spades, clubs at top, and then we have heart, diamonds at the bottom. You can either play this horizontally like we are here so it fits on the video, but you can also play it vertically. Just make sure that you have enough for 4 rows. 2 up top for the clubs and the spades, and then 2 on the bottom for the diamonds and the hearts. To get started playing the game, you're going to flip over each pile, and then we're going to explain what the rules are. So when you flip over your piles, the spades are going to be our monsters, clubs are the monsters' weapons, hearts are going to be our heroes, and diamonds are our heroes' weapons. The value of the card is going to determine the value of the card. So for our monsters, 2 through 10 are going to be 2 through 10, jacks are going to be 11, queens are going to be 12, kings are going to be 13, and aces are 14. For our weapons, it's kind of the same, except for aces are going to be 1 instead of 14 for balancing. To start the game, all you need to do is roll the 2d20 dice. If you are playing solo, you are rooting for the heroes, and the objective is to destroy all of the monsters. If you are playing 2-player, then you can choose between playing as the heroes or playing as the monsters. So if you have a friend, you both can have a lot of fun. You will roll both of the dice at the exact same time, and then let's see how battle works. So the objective is when you roll the die, your die roll needs to be higher than the value of the card to land an attack. For our monsters, they rolled a 13, so their attack is higher than 6, which means they will hit. They had to roll a 7 or higher. For our heroes, they rolled a 10, which is also higher than the monsters 4. It needed to be 5 or higher, so both of these hits will land, which is great. Now, whoever rolls the highest is going to go first in battle, and battle happens immediately. So our 13 means that our monster is going to be able to attack. He is going to do 7 damage to our 6 health hero, and our hero is going to die. When our hero dies, you take the 2 cards and discard them, and then you can draw 2 more. Now, math is going to be somewhat simple, but sometimes a little complicated, especially if it takes a few rounds to actually land hits. So there's a few ways that you can keep track of health. You can use pencil or paper, or you can also just use 2 more d20 if you have them. It'll make keeping track of health a little bit easier. I would recommend spin down d20s to keep track of the health, but I don't have any in the moment. So we can do that as well. We will use a white die for our heroes, actually, and then we will use the black die for our monster. So either way, however you want to keep track of the math, that's up to you. But that's one way to do it. All right, so we are already down. Heroes are down. Let's go ahead and roll again. Now, the rolling is pretty simple. The only thing I haven't explained is if at any point in time, whoever rolls the highest goes first. But at any point in time, if both of you roll or either of you roll a 1, then you are going to do 1 point of damage to yourself. So if the monsters rolled a 1, they would do 1 point of damage to themselves. And yes, that means you could take yourself out. If both of you roll a 1, then both of you are going to do damage to yourself. However, you're going to do your weapons damage to yourself. So if we both rolled a 1, then both of us would take each other out. If at any point in time someone rolls a 20, then the damage that they do is going to be doubled. And if both of you roll a 20, then it is the ultimate battle of the death. Both of you are going to take yourself out in the ultimate fight of the century. So let's go ahead and continue playing our game. We rolled an 18, which is higher than the 4. The 17 was rolled, which is higher than our 10. We rolled an 18. So in this scenario, we are going to do the damage first, knocking out our monster, and the monster won't do any damage to us. We can then flip over the next cards and start again. Our king for the monsters are going to be 13. So here we rolled a 6 and the monsters rolled a 13. Our 6 does not hit because it had to be 14 or higher, but the monsters do, and they do 4 damage. So we'll go from 10 down to 6. We got a 19. We are going to do 10 damage to the monster, and the monster doesn't land a hit. We're going to do damage first, knocking out the monster. And I hope you find this video entertaining. I hope you find this game entertaining. Actually, just one night I couldn't sleep and my brain's like, what if you made a card game? I'm like, what if? And then all of a sudden, just the entire game came to me. The only thing that didn't come to me at the very moment was how I was going to handle double rolls. And that was about it. So this game is actually a lot of fun. It's kind of hard to record it and play it, but I have been enjoying playing it, and hopefully you guys will enjoy this as well. So 6 does not hit, but our 9 does, immediately knocking out the monster. And that's what's so fun about this game. You can play it hundreds of different times, and it's always going to be a different scenario. Now, again, for the weapons, this is a 1, so definitely keep that in mind. For balancing, 14 was too powerful. So our 11 is going to hit, but the 12 is going to hit first. So we're going to do 1 damage, dropping us down to 5. Perfect. And then we're going to do 10 damage, knocking out the monster. And I think that's what's so cool, because you're going to take damage or not damage. And if you get lucky rolls, then you can actually avoid being destroyed when you normally would. And yeah, so it's pretty cool in that regard. So monsters hit 11. We are knocked out because of the 14. We can go again. Perfect. We can drop this down to 2. The only thing is using the die kind of slows the game down a little bit. I do try to do the mental math. It is much quicker if you can do the mental math rather than trying to keep rolling the die to meet the health. We're going to hit for 6. Monster is going to knock us out. So we're going to drop down to 2, and then we get destroyed by the monster. It's okay. We can always win. It's never over till it's over, you know? Don't get discouraged. All right, so we need to land a hit and we will be good. And 13 takes us out. All right, let's see if our jack can win. I'll update these when I need to. 14 and 17. So king's going to take us out. And as you saw, we had a jack, which would have been very helpful, but the monsters had a better roll. We got 20. Oh, my goodness. Immediately destroyed by the monsters. Not looking good for us. It's okay. We can always come back. Maybe not with these rolls, though. Immediately get destroyed by a monster again. All right. We actually got some good health then, as long as the monsters don't roll well. All right. Perfect. So we can knock out these monsters then. See you later. All right. Let's see what else we can get here. Not too bad. We'll move these numbers. So we're at 14 right now. I'll show you the mental math real quick. So 7 just immediately knocks out. All right, now we can come back. You know, the 7's not too bad. It's very great when you get weak monsters, because if you can hit, then they're immediately destroyed. It's very good. Ooh, 14. He's going to be a tank. Not 6. 6 is pretty rough. All right, we'll roll again. We got 11, doesn't hit. Our 17 does. So we're going to do 7 to the 14, dropping it down to 7. That's a 1. There we go. And see, as you can see, the mental math is a little bit quicker. And until you actually take damage, you don't really need to track it. So 6 into 14, 13 equals 8. Definitely get spin down dice, by the way, if you play this. All right, 12 does not hit. 7 does not hit. 14 does not hit. 19 does. We're down to 2. Uh-oh. Can we get a high roll? 10 and 13. 13 does not hit. 10 does not hit. 3 and 17, and we get destroyed. I knew he was gonna be hard to beat. All right, we got this. We got this. Oh, a 1, so we immediately take damage. So here's the cool thing. So we're gonna take 1, drop us down to 7, and then we're gonna take 6, so we're only at 1. Ouch. All right, we can still come back. Oh, we just need some. Oh, and the 20 destroys us. We just need the monsters to roll bad. It's okay. We can win. We can still win. We got a 10. I hope these are on the screen. I'm just watching myself play. So 3 does not hit. 10 does not hit. 14 hits, and we get destroyed. Oh, all right. We got 2 more characters. All right, we got a queen. We can tank some hits for a bit. We got 9 and 8, nothing. We got 11 and 3, nothing. We got 12 and 6, nothing. 3 and 19, or 19 hits. So we're down to 12 minus 6. We're at 6. It's okay. We can recover from this. Just roll good. 2 and 3. I'll take low hits if they're both low. 10 and 11. Nope. 20. Oh my goodness. And it's doubled. So we're destroyed. Even if it wasn't double, we still would have been destroyed. All right. We got our tank. We got our tank. We can take out. Buddy. See you later. We did 10 damage. It only had 7 health. Let's go. Get out of here. All right. They still got some tanky cards, though. Not good. Not good. We just need good rolls. 15 is a great roll. 11, 5, 6, 6. There we go. 8 doesn't hit. 14 we hit, and then it does a 12, but oh no, that 1 damage. Dang, I was hoping we knock it out. We take 5, so we're at 9. There we go. 6 and 8 don't hit. 8 and 6 don't hit. 11 and 1. Oh, you destroyed yourself. Played yourself there, buddy. All right, all right. We're making a comeback. Oh, by the way, these are cards from 1000. I can put a link in the description if you want to check them out. I also got a cool playmat or desk. It's my desk pad for my desk. I'll put that on a link as well on Amazon if you want. Oh, so we both 11. Mine hit because mine hits. But if we both hit, damage would be done the same time, but it doesn't. So we're at 2 here. We do 5 damage. Yeah, definitely spin down. If I have 1 spin down, but I don't have 2, so I only got 1. All right, 17 hits. We don't die. We don't die. So we got 1 left. As long as we never roll a 1 and they never land hits. 12 and 18. All right, we destroy you. Get out of here. All right, all right. The battle is picking up. We can do this. 13 does not hit. 6 does not hit. 7 does not hit. 17 does hit. We die. All right. All right. We are weak, but we are strong. We are weak, but we are strong. All we need is some good rolls. Can we do it? 7. No. We got 1 life left. 2 into 3. Please. Please. 18. Okay. Okay. 18 destroys. We can do it. Oh, you are weak. You are kind of strong. We just need good rolls. Good rolls. Son of a. And we die. Well, there you guys go. That is my game. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments. I hope you enjoy this. I hope you will play this. Like I said, deck of cards, 2d20 dice. You can play the game. It's a lot of fun. Hopefully that came across in the video. And yeah, more games to come. I want to turn this into an actual video game, so definitely get subscribed. That way you don't even need to keep track of the mental math, but that'll be in the future. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you in the next one.